MULN fell by 5.5% on Monday's trading session, going to a price of $0.2650. But this stock has crazy upside, so should you buy? Sit tight as we answer that by going through recent news as well as my chart analysis and price prediction. But before we do that, subscribe to our channel Stox 401 for regular stock market updates. First up, Mullen is testing new battery technology with an aim to build a vehicle that can travel 600 miles in a single charge, and the company has tripled their research and development budget to complete this task. Talking about employees, Mullen is posting a lot of job listings while hiring top executives from competitors. Going into detail, they have posted a requirement for an environmental health and safety specialist, which is basically a person you need once a company becomes big, along with a flow supervisor, an accounting manager, and a harness engineer, all aimed to aid their growth. In our opinion, Mullen going from a price of $5 to a price of $0.25 also shows that it can go from $0.25 to $5. So if you're good with risk management, you can consider adding the stock to your portfolio. With all that in mind, let's analyze the charts. So as you guys can see right here, we're now in the 1-day chart for MULN, and as always, we'll analyze the 1-day chart first, then the 1-hour chart, and to end it off, we'll get in the 5-minute chart. But right off the bat, we can see that as I already told you in my previous analysis, we will get a fall on Monday, and we already did, right? Of course, this was the Monday performance on 7th November. So of course, if we look at this in a bit more detail, we can see that even on 4th November, we saw signs of fading selling pressure, right? We can see that we do have some buying pressure over here. The lower wick indicates that. And of course, in the next candle as well, we can see that, the bodies just keep getting smaller as as we go and as we progress. And over here we can see that the wicks are kind of the same size, so this indicates that a bottom might be near. So of course we are currently at a price of 0.2650, and on the pre-market we're on a price of 0.263 pretty much. So if you ask me what's going to happen, in my opinion, we'll probably get a gap down over here, of course, and then we might just get a bottom somewhere around 0.248, I guess, right? 0.248, somewhere around there, because we were on those levels previously as well. So that's my guess. We'll probably get back into the old range. And what will happen after that? Well, in my opinion, we should probably continue a small, rather sideways bearish market, because of course market conditions have not exactly improved, right? Of course, the Fed and inflation and recession stuff, that's all going on, right? They won't help let the market recover. So in these scenarios, I believe that we should probably you can DCA in this rate. Of course, it is a good price. Now consider this, right? The stock, of course, it's valued currently at $0.26, round off, right? Pretty much there. So of course, if we consider the fact that it's just a really small company in terms of market cap. So if we look at the market cap, we can see that it's just $134 million. So if the market cap was to go up to a billion or a few $billion, which is really normal for any car company or any EV company, I believe that the stock can definitely give 20x or even 50x returns for that matter. And we've already seen like a $5, $5.6 price this year. Considering that, of course, this might be a good time to buy. And anything under the price of $0.3, as I already told you in my previous analysis, is a good price to DCA, because of course, 0.30 is the actual valuation right now. And this downtrend is just a deflationary trend that we got after, this massive hype that we got thanks to the IGO and stuff, right? The ELMS deal and all of that stuff. So of course, if we also look at their working conditions and, not exactly conditions, but their employee requirements and the job postings, we can know that, the company is most definitely working towards expanding and growing their entire fundamental and their entire basis as well, right? So they will probably get ready to start selling vehicles and at least, get some sales running, get stuff running. That probably would happen in 2023. So I guess this might be a great time to buy if, of course, we look at a long-term potential. I personally would give the stock not a big rating, but it's still a very big rating, but my prediction for the price would be somewhere around $2, right? That is still a 10x growth, and it would mean a lot if this is going to happen, right? Of course, if we talk about stop loss, right, such stocks are, kind of really risky, but Still, if we consider the returns, losing all of your money is still not a problem compared to these returns, right? So if I were to take a trade over here, I'd probably take it with, no stop loss at all, and I'll just keep DCA, 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 right? I'll just keep averaging, and once I'm done averaging, I'll probably be at a good price, and you know, once that is done, once I have a large position, no matter how high it goes, I'm in profit, right? So of course, that's one way to go, but of course, this is a risky bet, so this is definitely not financial advice. But with that being said, let's quickly jump on into the 1 hour chart so we can analyze some more details and get some resistance and support levels. So as you guys can see right here, we're now in the 1 hour chart for MULN, and as we already discussed, right, we've carried forward the bearish trend that we had formed somewhere around here, and we've carried it over pretty well actually on the Monday chart, and we can see that we did get a recovery after hitting a double bottom around 0.25, I guess. Yup, $0.2515 around. And of course, we can see that we did get squeezed up ranges around this area at $0.2675, which seems to be a good resistance, right? We did get another level where we made somewhat of a double top as well as a support at $0.26, I guess, right? Somewhere around there. So these are important ranges that we should probably look after on Tuesday's trading session as well. But of course, if we look at the overall pattern, I believe that once we get this small, fall for the pre-market, we'll probably continue a small fall, and we'll probably, continue this way, this pattern of falling down in the first few candles, and after that, getting a small recovery towards the end. With that being said, I don't believe there's much left to the 1 hour chart, so let's quickly jump on to the 5-minute chart to actually analyze what's going on. So now that we're in the 5-minute chart, we can see that over here, first up, we started the day off with a big red candle, of course, right? And this led us to this engulfing candle over here, which indicated huge selling pressure. And of course, we did get that after a small recovery, right? This right here was the point where we could have gotten a great shorting opportunity. Of course, we can see that we did get squeezed into this range pretty much, and we did maintain a good bearish rating over here, right? We did get a double top, which was pretty expected around $0.265, and our support was somewhere around first $0.26, right? 26 cents. That's pretty psychological. So of course we did hold on to this level pretty much over here, and we saw a lot of reversal scenarios constantly, canceling out the previous candle one after another. So over here, and over here as well, over here as well, and over here as well, over here as well. So this is not exactly a good sign. It's just a sign of indecision, and it means that, both sellers or buyers are at large, and they're both trying to get their positions sorted. And as you guys can see, we're now at a pre-market price of 0.2677. Now a gap up is expected because of this pattern right here, right? Since we ended that day in a bullish trend, it's likely that we'll get a gap up. Of course, we did get two pin bar candles on the upside as well, but we ended the day with a green candle on the downside. So even if we get a gap up, we will eventually or probably go down, right? Again, just my own opinion, not financial advice. But with that, I probably would rate the MULN stock a buy. And, of course, it is a bit risky, but I believe that the upside that it has really has outdone the risk. And of course, right, I am bullish on the stock because I believe that they're doing a lot of developments. And of course, a podcast recently came out where David Misheri talked about their future plans as well, and we'll be covering that in our next video, which would probably be tomorrow. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button for that. And to end it off, remember that this definitely was not financial advice, and you should always do your own research before you trade. If, however, you enjoyed my analysis, be sure to hit the like button. If you did not enjoy it, be sure to hit the dislike button. You can subscribe to our channel Stox 101 for more such videos. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.